AMI is in Plymouth County, south of Boston, Massachusetts. The area is steeped in the history of the United States, but this is a very modern precision engineering business. The company was founded by Paul Singley and Charlie Gillis, both of whom were once long-term employees of local medical company Haemonetics, until one day they found themselves facing a very uncertain future. Mr. Singley remortgaged his home to start his company. Now, 15 years later, he and Mr. Gillis own a thriving business with 23 Haas CNC machine tools.
I worked at Haemonetics with Charlie, and we lost our overtime after having a steady diet of it for about 10 years. And I had to pick up some jobs off and on at different machine shops, and it really stunk having to go to work at another place after my regular 40-hour job. So one of the engineers at Haemonetics told me that if I got a machine, then he would give me some work. And that's basically how I got started. Took a mortgage out of my house for $1,200, bought an old Bridgeport, and at first I've been thinking I just wasted $1,200. But after a couple of months it was paid for, and I just kept on buying more machines. And then in about 1997, my partner Charlie Gillis, he came on board with me, and we actually bought our first Haas CNC from a tool show up in New Hampshire. And we really liked the Haas, the look of it, and it looked simple and durable, and we never realized that it was, or expected it to last nearly as long as it did. Here it is 2011, and that 1997 machine is still running strong. It still holds the tolerances very well. It's not as fast as the new ones, but it's definitely serviceable, and there's no reason why we'd ever get rid of it. It just keeps on making parts every day. And we're really happy with Haas. We've got over 20 Haas mills now, different sizes all the way up to a VF4. And we've got 3 Haas lathes, 2 SL30s and an SL10, and they're all running very fine. Most of the machining we do, from simple 2D work to the surfacing with multiple facets. We love the trunnions, and we actually bought one of those little 5C heads that the 5C is built onto the rotary, so we have our 5 axes with that. So we can do the small collet type of parts in 5 axes. And yeah, we do a lot of 5-sided. More and more, whatever we can, we'll put up in the trunnions so that we can get 5 sides out of it. And that usually is the whole first operation. And the second operation is just cut the back off and finish off that last side, and we have a complete part. The parts are very stable that way. We can count on repetition, and they're just dead simple once you get them up and running. They're easy to program. A lot of times we'll just program each side by itself and just adjust the work offsets to that. So programming is almost not any more difficult than just regular 2D or 3D milling. So we're quite happy with them. If I had to buy another machine tomorrow, it'd be a Haas.